I almost had a heart attack, no joke. They sell you this dream of day trading, right? Quick money, fast cars. What they don't show you is this feeling, the cold sweat, the gut-wrenching losses, and that constant nagging feeling that you're just one wrong click away from total financial ruin. I've been there, and I am never, ever going back.
So I decided to do something a little crazy. I took $40,000 of my own money and I gave it to four people who know absolutely nothing about investing. I'm talking my cousin who thinks a stock is something you put in soup, a barista who's a wizard with latte art but not market charts, my perpetually confused uncle, and a professional dog walker. This isn't just an experiment. This is a high-stakes financial battle royale. Who's going to survive? Who will thrive? And who will end up with nothing but a very, very expensive lesson?
Over the next 365 days, we are going to witness triumphs, disasters, and yeah, probably a few mental breakdowns. If you've ever felt like the stock market is some secret club you're not invited to, then you need to see this. Do me a solid and absolutely obliterate that subscribe button and slam the like button. And hey, in the comments, tell me what insane financial challenge you want to see me try next. I might just do it. All right, let's meet our completely unqualified but very enthusiastic financial gladiators.
Okay, so each of our four fighters enters the arena with 10 grand, and a strategy so different, it's like they're playing four completely different games. This isn't just about making money. It is a clash of investment philosophies. First up, we've got the gambler. This guy lives on a diet of Red Bull and sketchy Reddit forums. His strategy? Pure, unadulterated chaos. Then we have the tortoise, whose grand plan is to buy an index fund and then, I am not kidding, forget her password for a year. Representing the intellectually arrogant, we have the genius, who is convinced he can predict the market like it's the weather. And finally, the mailbox moneymaker, a sweet lady who just wants her stocks to send her little checks in the mail. Who's your money on? Drop it in the comments.
So the bell rings, and the first 90 days are just absolute mayhem. For one of our fighters, a little taste of victory turns out to be more addictive than a new season of their favorite show. The gambler strikes gold on his very first trade. And just like that, his brain is flooded with so much dopamine, he thinks he's the Wolf of Wall Street. He's not investing anymore. He's on a heater at a Vegas casino, and he is betting it all on black. This, right here, is where things get dangerous.
And what's wild is, it's working. After a month of frantic clicking and enough stress to power a small city, the gambler is actually up $1,250. Meanwhile, the tortoise is sipping margaritas in Mexico, the genius is busy developing a new conspiracy theory about market manipulation, and the mailbox moneymaker just got her first dividend check for a life-changing $12. She's thinking about buying a fancy coffee. But just when the gambler is planning his victory parade, the market decides to throw a massive curveball. A sudden crash hits, and now the real test begins. This isn't about charts and numbers anymore. It's a battle of nerves. The moment his portfolio turns red, the gambler hits the panic button so hard he nearly breaks his keyboard. He sells everything. He just turned a temporary dip on a piece of paper into a permanent, soul-crushing loss. He thinks he's cutting his losses, but what he's actually done is commit the cardinal sin of investing.
Now listen to this. Here is the crazy, counterintuitive secret about market crashes that'll just blow your mind. The cost of fear is astronomical. By trying to dodge the bad days, you are almost guaranteed to miss the very days that make you rich. Think about it like this. By running for the exit, the gambler has missed the party that's literally about to start. The market's biggest comeback days almost always happen right after a big scare. And the tortoise? Well, by being asleep at the wheel, she's perfectly positioned to catch the wave. While all the traders are panicking, one of our contestants has a secret weapon. It's slow, it's boring, and it works in both up and down markets. Okay, this right here, this flips everything you think you know about the stock market on its head. Over the last 50 years, nearly 3/4 of the S&P 500's total return didn't come from stock prices soaring. Nope, it came from the incredibly powerful and ridiculously boring secret of reinvested dividends. The mailbox moneymaker is building a money-making machine. See, every dividend is like a tiny robot that goes out and buys more stock, which then creates even more tiny robots. It starts out slow, sure, but over time, you've got a whole army of robots working for you, building your wealth while you sleep. It is the closest thing to actual financial magic you will ever see. All right, the year is up, the dust is settled. We brought all 4 contestants back to reveal the final results of our $40,000 experiment. The results? Well, they might just shock you. And in dead last, to the surprise of absolutely no one, is the gambler. After a year of gut-wrenching emotional roller coasters, he didn't just lose money, he basically set it on fire. He paid so much in fees and commissions, his broker is probably on a yacht right now, paid for entirely by the gambler's broken dreams. Coming in third is our resident genius. He spent the entire year waiting for the perfect moment to invest, kind of like a cat waiting to pounce on a laser pointer that was never even turned on. He was so busy trying to be smart, he forgot to actually invest. He didn't lose much, but he also made nothing. A true genius move. And in second place is the mailbox moneymaker. Her dividend snowball, that slow and steady strategy, it paid off. No drama, no stress, just a solid, respectable return. And now, the moments you've all been waiting for. The winner of the $40,000 stock market battle is the tortoise. She did it by doing absolutely nothing. She went on vacation, she learned to bake sourdough, and she completely ignored her portfolio. And she crushed everyone. She is living proof that sometimes the best investment strategy is just a good long nap. Oh, but wait. Just when you think it can't get any worse for the gambler, it does. All those little wins he had at the beginning, yeah, the tax man wants a piece of that. And because he was day trading, he gets hit with the highest tax rate possible. So not only did he lose his own money, but now he also has to write a check to the government. It's the financial equivalent of getting kicked when you're already down. Ouch. So what did we actually learn from this $40,000 fire drill? Well, the winner wasn't the fastest, and they certainly weren't the smartest. They were the most boring. And get this wasn't a fluke. Our little experiment perfectly mirrors a massive study by Charles Schwab that analyzed 20 years of data. They found that Ashley Action, who just invested immediately, did nearly as well as a hypothetical perfect market timer. And even Rosie Rotten, who had the worst possible luck and timing every single year, still crushed the person who just stayed in cash. Investing immediately and patiently beats trying to be a genius every single time. So here it is, the billion-dollar takeaway. Forget about trying to be a psychic. The secret to winning in the stock market isn't about timing the market, it's about time in the market. Your greatest weapon isn't some secret trading bot or a hot tip from Reddit, it's patience. It's just letting the magic of compounding do its thing. Look, the market has survived wars, pandemics, and even boy bands. It's proven, time and time again, that it always goes up in the long run. The only thing stopping you from building wealth is getting in your own way. So what are you waiting for? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.